Alright guys, so in my previous video I talked about how I was able to reach 1 billion damage on the anniversary party cake for the season 3 of Cake Count Frenzy. And in this video I wanted to quickly just talk about all of the things that you should be doing for this particular event so that honestly you can save a little bit of your sanity as well as save your resources, especially your coins, in actually rolling the subsets that you guys need or the buffs that you guys need, as well as some shop, as well as some cookie stuff that I do want to talk about. So first thing is that the buffs are going to be very crucial in order for you guys to get a pretty darn high score. Of course, you know, the cookie level, you know, ascension, all of those things are going to make a difference. But even with all of that, if you do not get the right buffs, then even that kind of account is not able to reach the 1 billion mark or even 900,000 mark. All right, it's pretty hard to do that even with a good ascended or, you know, promoted cookies as well as, you know, treasure level. So in order to save your coin as well as save a little bit of your sanity while you guys are re-rolling this, I want to quickly show you guys a way to reset this. Of course, you guys might know this already and you guys might have seen it during my live stream too. But in order to get this, right, you guys see right here that it costs 5,000 coins to start refreshing your buffs after a certain amount of time. If that happens and you still don't get a buff that you guys want to use, instead of starting to just re-roll your 5,000 coins and 5,000 coins and wasting over 20 million, whatever million coins that you guys might be having, save them and use your stamina jelly, which honestly I'll get to later on as well, and refresh that buff. All right, just start it, make sure to put it on 2.5 times speed, all right, and then auto it. And then once you do that, after they hit it, just exit out of it. All right, that's gonna quickly refresh the buff. And the reason why you need to actually hit it is because if you don't hit it and you exit out, it's kind of like the guild boss battle. It'll refund the amount of stamina jelly that you have spent, and then the buff will still be there. And now bam, you're back to 500 coins. So you're basically saving a ton of coins in order to refresh the skills, all right, by resetting the entire thing to 500 coins again, and you'll be able to save a lot of coins in that way. So of course this is going to cost a lot of stamina jelly if you guys are constantly doing this, but for those who are, you know, really trying to get a higher score, it's probably the best way to do it. And if you guys are lacking stamina jelly, you can also buy some stamina jelly here. You can always refresh a little bit using the crystals. And also some things that will help out is going to be the landmark here where you guys are able to get some stamina jelly. I'm not too sure exactly where I put it, but it's the Skull Island one. That's going to definitely help out to get some more stamina jelly, as well as the dessert tower. It's going to, you know, help you with the refresh time. And of course, you guys are able to constantly just kind of wait a little bit out. And I do recommend that if you guys are already, you know, beating the entire game. All right, so that's probably better than just refreshing and having no coin at all. And the next one is going to be your cookies, and it is going to come from this particular user that I probably won't pronounce the name because I'm going to butcher it. But they haven't mentioned that because of the fact that we already have the Jelly Watch, which is going to decrease the cooldown by 25%, as well as the buff right now that is going to decrease the cooldown by 30%. All you need for all of your cookies is going to be 5 additional percentage of cooldown in order to reach that max, which is going to be 60%. So instead of using full swift chocolate for some of the cookies like Eclair as well as Milky Way, all you need to focus on is going to be on Serum Raspberry or Juicy Apple Jelly and just putting 5% cooldown in order to reach that maximum, and just straight up focusing on the crit and the attack percentage. So just keep that one in mind. So I think that was something that I want to quickly remind you guys as well as mention, because it is going to be important in reaching a bit of a higher score for this particular season, which is going to have that cooldown buff as well as from your Jelly Watch. So just keep that one in mind, guys. You don't need to have full swift chocolate for some of the cookies that I mentioned in my previous video, and I thought it was pretty important to mention it in this video. And the last thing is going to be from the cake shop. Once again, guys, this shop is not going to be refreshing throughout the entire event, guys. So even if the season refreshes, the shop is not going to refresh. And even if you guys do get 300 per season, you're going to get a total of about 1,800 of these glowing anniversary crumbs. So make sure to go and buy these. Once again, guys, I have a video on this, but a quick reminder is that for all of the shiny ones, I recommend you guys buy all of them except for the Radiant Shard if you guys participated since the beginning or since the day 1 of the event and you were able to get all the way up to the 300 every single season. And if you guys didn't, make sure to at least buy the Moon Shards as well as the toppings and then the potion as well. And then of course the epic chest. But the rest of them right here, these 3, it's going to depend on what you guys really want. I would personally say crystals is the best thing to go with, or the rainbow cubes as well. All right, and then the rest of them, just buy what you guys need, especially for the free-to-play player. But if I do recommend it, it's going to be the cookie cutters as well as this skill powder and the aurora material with the sugar cubes. And then the rest of them, you'll just have to choose depending on how much you guys have left over. But just want to quickly remind you guys of these things. So it does save your sanity while you guys are re-rolling, save your coins as well, and also so that you guys are able to get a little bit of a higher score for your topping setup. Anyways, guys, hope you guys found the video helpful. Good luck with your season 3. Season 3 is definitely a lot more stressful than the first 2 seasons because of the little bunker feature that they have added for this particular boss. But one thing I do want to let you guys know is that please, even if you guys have a lower level cookie, don't give up. If you guys give up, then you guys are just giving up on free crystals that you can still be getting, right, by following my build, even with the lower level cookie, right? It's better to try to get a little bit of a higher score, even if you pass 1 million, all right, which is probably going to be pretty easy for a lot of you guys, even with lower level cookie. And with the right buff, it's going to be 1,000 crystals. As well as you just keep playing this game, then you guys are able to get more resources. So please try, guys, and I will always be updating you guys on more teams that you guys can use as well. But thanks for watching once again, guys, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.